What's going on, everybody, and welcome to another episode with Rescued Reviews. I'm Nick.
I'm Kelly.
And
And
down
I'm
here.
Ashley Rose.
So, we have a special night for y'all. Kelly, go ahead, take it away.
Oh, I don't even know where to start. Okay, so I am vaping on my Immortal Dumex with the APOC 25 and a half moon tip, and I don't know what coil's in here because I'm a horrible vapor, and I got my Vengeance. And I have my Vert over here with the Axial Pro and some fresh cotton, like you can see, fresh cotton, because I'm going to try for the first time ever in my life this Coquito coconut rum eggnog. So I'm going to try that for the first time ever. What do you have, Miss Ashley?
Right now, I got my Aegis Legend. Thanks to Jeremy. Shout out to Jeremy. I lost this vape a long time ago, and he surprised me and sent it over, so I wanted to give him a quick shout out. Also follow him on YouTube, the Flavor Vapor Jeremy. And also, I got the Falcon King tank from Rescued E-Liquids, of course. And I'm vaping Rescued E-Liquids Nico. It's a snickerdoodle custard, and it's amazing. I love it.
So, and for
That's
me,
my only device today.
I have the Bang with the Axial Pro inside of this, always faithful Nico. And then, just like Kelly, I have my Viking this time, though. And it's with an Apocalypse 25 with a suppressor cap. And I'm going to be trying the guava flaky pastry, and I'm not going to try and pronounce the name because I will murder it.
Castillo de Guayaba. I've been practicing.
Castillos de Guayaba.
Oh, you got this.
Okay.
Let's
So,
see.
yeah. Do you want to crack it open? Let's go. Come on.
Let's do this, lady.
Okay.
Drum roll.
First time. I don't finger test because I'll instantly hate it.
It reminds me of Ben with a guava in here.
Nick, you're echoing, apparently.
I'm echoing. Echo, echo, echo.
So let's
turn down.
We figured it was only fair, you know. You sent us some liquid, so we got to try it.
Oh, I'm so excited. I hope you guys like these flavors. That guava flaky pastry is one of my favorites. And then second would probably be the Bizcocho de Piña al revés, which is the pineapple rum upside down cake.
Okay. I don't know what those words mean.
Is this better, guys? Let me know.
Hello. Hello. Okay, ready? I'm all wicked up, all juiced up. Here we go. It smells like coconut. It smells good. It reminds me of, like, just off the smell, it reminds me of the smell of, like, my favorite suntan lotion back when I could go in the sun.
Copper tone?
Yes. And that's a good thing, not, like, a bad thing. It's a good thing that It smells like that. It does not taste like copper tone, so that's good.
So, when was the last time you tried copper tone, babe?
I don't know, like 10 years ago.
I don't know if I believe that.
I've never tried to vape copper tone. I will say that this is really good.
Ooh, good. I'm so glad you like that.
This is good. I was a little concerned because I was like, eggnog is not really a thing that I would put with coconut. But it's nice and creamy. It's got the coconut in there.
Well, this Christmas, I actually made cojito for the first time, and it's not, you can make it with egg, but the way I made it was without egg, and it was really good, and I believe I used a traditional recipe. So.
That's good. I would get this.
Refer to it as eggnog because it's like Christmas.
Yeah. Yeah, this is actually, I'm very excited about this. Like I've said before, I'm like an extremely picky flavor person. And my face is really hard for me to like lie and be like, I like this because my face gives it away, but I do actually like this. It's really good. It's a nice creamy coconut flavor. It's not overbearing. It's not like, hey, have all the coconut. Like, nice light coconut.
Yeah, it's a nice like summer vape, and it's also a good winter vape. I don't know how to describe that because it's not like a super pastry where you're like not wanting to vape it on a hot summer day, but you want to vape it on cool night too because it warms you up. It's hard to describe.
I like the desserty flavor, so I like that it's not like all fruit.
Yes.
So that's really good. Nick?
I haven't had a chance to try it yet. I'm a bad vapor and didn't clean my mod. I wicked it, but I forgot to clean it, so it was very juicy.
Well. Hello to everyone in here.
What's going on, chat?
Nick is a horrible vapor.
Be nice.
Well, you said it yourself. You didn't clean your mod.
You're not supposed to agree with me.
I am. I was torn because I wanted to try the upside down cake one too, the coconut or the pineapple upside down cake, but I was like, I only have time for one. Which one do I like more? And I love coconut. Like my favorite drink is the coconut pineapple Bywater.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have to.
I was by, but I didn't try the coconut one. I'll have to try the coconut one.
They have a coconut pineapple one that's my favorite.
Mm.
But I mean, I can't really eat real life coconuts.
You can't go wrong with any of the Sabrosdale and Kanto flavors. Whichever one you pick up, they're so unique in each flavor that it's really hard for me to narrow down a favorite. So, I mean, if you were to ask me which one should I choose, I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. Like I said, Nick and I looked at all of them and we're like, okay. And like he was like, you can't open it, you can't sniff it, you can't anything until the show. And I was like, oh crap. Like,
be nice, Lando.
Crack driven bacon it.
I was like, this could be really bad because I might try it and be like, but.
And I wouldn't hate you. It's okay.
I do like it. I do like that it's a nice creamy coconut. Nick, did you try it yet?
I haven't.
And?
I like it. The guava reminds me of Ben.
But they're two different guavas.
I could taste some of the same, a little bit of the same flavoring in the OG Ben.
Oh, okay.
And the pastry is nice because it's on the exhale.
Which flavor?
The
one he can't pronounce. The guava
Pastelos
pastry.
de Guavaya.
No, what's the guava flavor that you guys have?
Guava lemonade.
We have
Guava
Ben.
lemonade. Okay, I'll have to give that one.
Ben.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, because he's the bitter old man, but he's also really sweet. So, 2 thumbs up. You should buy it. It's good.
This is awesome. I like this a lot.
And Nick
I'm
is not a liar.
Batman.
Tell him we like it. So if anyone out there knows Batman, message him, be like, they like it. It's not bad. We agree.
People get thrown off because they're like, guava, I don't know, a lot of people don't like guava flavors. But when you mix guava with, say, like lemonade or a pastry and you do it the right way, it's really, really good. And it's like, you have to give things a try, don't just the first time. Don't be scared.
Yeah. I mean, Nick loved a guava flavor for a really long time, but I always thought it tasted like the Huggy baby wipes.
It tasted like that?
Yeah.
No.
How do you know what Huggies taste like?
I have 7
Don't
children.
ask these questions.
Why is my camera so jacked?
The baby wipes, not the diapers, but like the baby wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 7 kids, so I've used those wipes for everything, and
I'm sure like wiping it, like all that.
Yeah. So I've tasted some weird things because I have 7 kids. So yeah, I always thought it kind of reminded me of that. But Nick loved it, and so when he created Ben, I was like, okay, this does not taste like baby wipes. I'm okay with that.
It wasn't guava, the one that tasted like baby wipes. It was guave.
Oh, okay.
It's different.
Okay, sure. Okay, yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, yes.
All right, so next thing.
Next thing. What do you want to do next? You want to do...
Well, let's leave it up to our guest.
Ooh, so we have the Critter Corner, which includes the Dog of the Week and the training tip. We have Advocacy, or we have you.
What would you like to talk about next?
Miss Ashlyn, we're going to let you decide.
Let's talk about the training tips and the Dog of the Week right now.
Okay, Critter Corner it is.
Critter Corner.
Roll that beautiful cat footage.
All right.
Okay, so we have a special puppy of the week. His name is Forrest. He is 9 years old. He is an amazing, good boy. He loves other animals. He loves to run and play. The only thing about Forrest is he's an escape artist. So, for anyone interested in Forrest, he is sponsored by Rescue. So that means you will only have to pay his adoption or his license fee. And where he's located at, the license fee is $15. So for $15, you could get this beautiful 9-year-old boy. He's a boxer pit mix, but make sure you have a home with a very high fence and the ability to watch him, because the last home he was in, he decided that he didn't want to be there anymore and jumped the fence. So the owners surrendered him. He's been in the shelter since July of last year. He's looking for a home. So if you're interested in Forrest, get a hold of us. Let us know. We can tell you how to get in touch with the shelter that he's in. We don't want to advertise what shelter he's in just because we don't want anyone bad trying to go get a free dog or a $15 dog, you know.
Yeah.
But obviously get a hold of us and we can help you get in touch with them. So there's Forrest. And I have a tip of the week, and it's not necessarily for dogs. It's just for, you know how it's that time of year where you're starting to see mosquitoes and bugs out and about. That means there's going to be more bats out and about. So what do you do if you get a bat in your house? And a lot of people are like, oh, you just hit it with a broom. Well, that could kill the bat. And bats are actually good for the environment, so you don't want to hurt them unless you absolutely have to. So the best thing to do is grab something that's thick, like a winter coat or a heavy blanket, and put it over the bat. If you can wait enough for it to calm down, put it over the bat and you can put it outside. You don't want to use things like a bath towel or a shirt because they'll get stuck in the bath towel or they'll bite through the shirt. And while bats do not contract the coronavirus and spread them like a lot of people say they do spread rabies. So if you get a bat in the house, open all the doors and all the windows and either wait it out and he'll find its way out, or get like a heavy coat and put it over top of the bat and scoop it up and put it outside and just walk away. It'll leave on its own. So there you go. Don't kill the bat. All right.
So now, we might as well just go ahead and just do the advocacy right now. Get that over and done with. That way we can just focus on the
Yay, okay.
Ooh, wrong one. There we go. Go ahead.
Okay, so the advocacy thing. There was just an announcement made by the FDA sending a letter to the UL company in Shenzhen, China, basically saying, you're done selling caliburns, urns, and the pod devices in the United States. Amulet. Yep, anything that's a pod device. So, what does that mean? Well, the FDA doesn't have the ability to actually enforce everything because they don't have millions of people on staff.
Yeah.
But that means that the cocoa pods, the caliburns, urns, amulets, they're probably not going to be sold much longer. And from my understanding, and I'm getting this information from the Vaping Legion, my information is that they're trying to do this because they believe that children are going after those pod devices now. So what's your thought on that?
I highly agree with it, the fact that they're going to go after those pod devices. I mean, it's going to be something inevitable. They went after closed pods. They're going after open pods now. They're just going to nitpick everything in the vape world.
Yeah.
My question is, are they going to go back on it, though? Because they've said, okay, these closed pod devices, even these disposables, they're banned before, and now they're okay. So now I've been hearing so many different things that, eventually the FDA is going to be able to approve RDAs, mech mods, things like that. All that is going to be thrown out the window eventually. But then what about the disposable devices? What about the pod devices? Like, you know, what's going to happen. We won't know. Even as a company, we don't know. So we have to wait it out.
And that's just crazy, you know?
Yeah. I mean, I'm waiting to see what happens next because, like, they're going after an open pod system. What are they going to do about the disposables? Because, in my opinion, in my experience, the ones who are getting a hold of devices that shouldn't be the under 21s, they're not going after Cocos and Caliburns because that means they have to refill it and they can't get the liquid. They're going after the pre-filled ones because it's really not an odd thing for someone to walk into a vape shop and buy 10 pre-filled pods and then walk out, and then who knows what happens to them. I know when I worked in a shop, I would watch people come in and they would buy 4 or 5 at a time and then come back tomorrow and say, oh, I lost one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's like,
yeah.
But did you really? Like, I can't prove that you're selling them, but I know you didn't use all 5 of them by yourself in 24 hours. And if you did, you might want to go see someone about a nicotine addiction because that's bad.
I mean, my concern is so why are they nitpicking UL? I mean, SMOC is releasing a new pod system all the time, a new device all the time. So why are they specifically going after just UL?
I don't know. I wonder if it's because the Coco and the Caliburn and the Urine and the Amulet, like those are popular devices.
They are popular devices.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought maybe it could be because of the size of it, because they're small, they're easy to hide. But then again, so was the Infinix from SMOC and their new Infinix Slim.
Yeah, I mean the Slim, but again, you have to fill it.
Yeah. But it's just crazy. I mean,
what about Blue?
Yeah, Blue's refillable too. But Blue's been on the market for so long that, I mean...
Yeah, you already know about all that. Like, Blue and Jewel and...
And, like, how are they going to enforce it? Because, I mean, I'm not trying to say everyone go commit crimes and, you know... But... Unless they have a way to go through the mail, it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to stop it.
I mean, Shell had a good question. Did they put in a PTMA? PMTA, not PTMA.
I honestly, I don't know. And if they do put in a PMTA, are they going to get approved? Because I think that's what the letter was saying was you guys aren't approved yet, so...
I mean, Lando, in all honesty, dude, the Caliburn is absolutely amazing. The flavor on it is banging, and the pods actually last quite a while.
And you can get a couple on rescuedliquid.com. But...
Shameless self-plug.
Self-plug. Yeah. But, I mean, like, it seems silly because, like, we're out here saying no more of this, no more of that, but... Where are the parents that are saying, enough's enough, I'm taking your shit, you're losing your phone until you can behave? Like I have 7, Nick and I have 7 kids. 3 of them are boys under the age of 21. Well, Kendall's 21 now. But we have 2 sons that are 16 and 17. It's my job as their mom to say, no, that's not okay. You can't have that, and discipline them accordingly. I don't feel that the government should tell me that I can't have a Caliburn because my child might use it. Because they're not holding alcohol to that same standard. They're not holding cigarettes to that same standard. Like, for God's sakes, you can have a heart attack if you drink too many Monsters. Like,
exactly. I mean, they had to put that 18 and over on Redline because, you know...
Oh, I love Redline.
Drinking that... Do you know what Redline is?
I love Redline. It's my jam.
Same. But that's what I'm talking about. I mean, there's cotton candy flavored alcohol.
Yeah.
That's another thing I brought up. You know, it's just, and if you really think about it, yes, there's a lot of people that say we need to get rid of these pod devices. We need to get rid of the disposables. We need to get rid of anything that may be against us. But we're going to have something against us either way as long as flavors are involved. So we just have to make sure we're responsible, we're regulating properly, or you know what I mean, and just making sure, like, you know, kids aren't getting a hold of these devices, because an adult is gonna, if they're a smoker and say they see a big device like this, what are they going to pick up first? Are they going to pick up, my Aegis Legend with the tank, or are they going to pick up a small device and try that out first?
Yeah.
Right.
So,
I mean, and like I said, I know for me, my teenage boys, they're not going to walk around with this.
Yeah. That
Like-
unicorn?
Yeah, the bird.
Ooh, nice.
I love it. But like, I mean, they're going to go after the things that they can't have because that's what teenagers do. And they're going to go after the things that are easily hidden. And hiding something like this is hard because you have to hide the batteries, you have to hide the coils and the cotton and the liquid. Like, they're going to go after the pre-filled. So I don't know why they're letting the pre-filleds stay on the market and going after the open pod systems. That's what I don't understand.
Exactly.
I'm not saying they should go after either, but I think...
And I feel like if you're a parent, you can figure out how your son or daughter got a hold of these products and contact that company, and then they can figure it out. If somebody contacts me and says, hey, my son or daughter got a hold of E&D products, I'd be like, okay, is there a packing slip did you find? Like,
Yeah,
let me
let's
know
figure
down
this
how you
out.
got a hold of this so I can make sure we ban this customer from purchasing from E&D ever again. It's that simple. You just have to make sure you're proactive and getting down to the end of it and making sure it doesn't happen again.
I mean, even as far as saying, well, what town are you in? And I'm going to start letting the shops that carry our product know that there was a teenager that ended up with our product.
Yeah. And that's going to happen. It will happen if your juice is everywhere. Eventually, if that does happen, you're going to have to come to that situation. You're going to have to go, okay, let me look at all my orders from here. Okay, these are so many people that freaking ordered from there, and then go from there.
Yeah.
Narrow it down.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the letter the FDA sent you all.
You want to put it up?
Yeah, I'll put it on the screen for everybody to see.
Obviously, we can't read all of it because it's a long letter.
Well, I mean, I'm just looking like I have an amulet and I have a iWatch or Apple Watch, and I never realized until seeing the two together right here how absolutely similar they really are.
Yeah. And they are similar. But, I mean, again, it's one of those things where it's my job as a parent to dictate my children, like, to be the parent. It's when we start letting the government parent our children, that's a problem.
Yeah, definitely.
So as of right now, they have 15 days to write a letter back to the FDA stating when they're going to be discontinuing the violations and distribution of the products. And until then, the sales are 100% allowed. So if people are still interested in getting them, I'd say jump on it now while you can, because it's going to be hard to get soon.
Yeah, and they're great devices. They really are. And I know that they've helped so many smokers. And I'm not condoning minor use at all, but I will say that I didn't start smoking cigarettes at 18. I didn't even start smoking cigarettes at 17. I started smoking at 9. It's not a matter of advertising to children. It's a matter of what the kids are getting their hands on and what the parents are doing to stop it. My parents didn't stop me. It's our job as the parents and as the guardians to make that happen. So
Definitely.
now let's talk about fun stuff.
Great.
Okay.
Let's talk about Miss Ashlyn.
Well, our one question that we have been asking everyone, how far do you think you can kick a wombat?
6 feet.
Do you know what a wombat is?
You got some
I
powerful
think
legs.
it's like I think a wombat is like I've seen them as a mascot. It's kind of like, okay, I'm probably gonna embarrass myself right now. Is it kind of like a hedgehog looking animal?
No.
They're basically 50-pound guinea pigs.
Okay, yeah, I'm on board.
So there you go. 50. She can kick at 6 feet.
Yeah.
We do not condone kicking wombats.
No.
Just saying. Please do not go and try to find one because they are vicious. They will chew you and they will hurt you, and it's not fun.
Should have said 0 feet. I would have no leg.
I mean, the reality is it's a 50-pound. It's like a small dog. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa just said that she spoke to you all last night and they seemed phased and stated that they care about their quality of their product, saying the Caliburn. So it'll be interesting to see what their response is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want the Caliburn to go. I love Caliburn. I love it. I've gone through 5 of them, and not because like I break them or anything. I just lose them. Like they fall out of my pocket, and I just go grab a new one.
They're probably all in your car somewhere.
Probably.
That's where I always find my mods.
Yeah. Yeah. Or they're like in my purse. I'm just too lazy to go look for it.
Yeah.
So I just grab a new one. So I'm sure I have 5 of them. But
So
okay.
what is there anything new and exciting that EMB is working on right now? Are you allowed to talk about it?
Yeah, of course. Right now we're releasing Gorilla Fruit bars. They're similar to the Puff bars, so they're disposable devices. For me, they last about 2 to 3 days. They're nice for traveling, especially if you're going to go on a plane or anything like that. Well, now you're not, because you're not going to be traveling really anytime soon, but you know what I mean. For
True.
Convenience.
About
put 'em in your pocket,
about
don't-
300 hits, maybe.
Yeah, about 300 hits or so. And I know that we're going to come out with some new flavors. Right now we have wildberry ice, we have grape ice, we have strawberry custard, banana custard, tobacco, and tobacco menthol. But I know we're going to be coming out with a watermelon, a strawberry lemonade, a pomegranate, blueberry, I believe, and a few others. So stay tuned.
Very
Nick
cool.
loves pomegranate, but he can't do salt.
Yeah, they're 50 milligrams, so they're pretty strong. But if you know anybody that's smoking, these are the perfect devices to get them
They
to start
are.
vaping. Like, just handle one of these. They're only, $7 or so. If we have them on sale, you get a good little discount on it. You never know. Like $5 could, save your
Yeah.
friend's life.
And that's cheaper than a pack of cigarettes in a lot of places.
Yeah, definitely. And they're really good
Oh,
flavors.
that sucks, Adrian. One of his Caliburns fell in a cup of water.
Did you put it in rice? That seems to fix everything.
No, that would not be safe afterwards.
I'm just saying. If it falls in water, you put it in rice. Crisis averted.
Yeah, just be very careful. Throw it outside if,
If it starts auto firing.
I mean, I'm sure uncooked rice is flammable, so don't do that. But,
Yeah.
just whenever anything gets damaged, it's like, that's the go-to answer. Put it in rice, and
Yep.
it fixes it. Someone needs to do that to the year 2020. That would be great. Just put the year 2020 in some rice.
Great.
That would be
Been
nice.
crap so far.
And 2019 for me as well.
2019 wasn't so bad for us. We got married, so there was that.
Oh, congratulations.
And we won 3 awards at some conventions, so that was a good time.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Nick, since no one knows when we're going to do this, do you want to do like some announcements real quick?
Do I have to make this special announcement?
Yes,
Rescue,
all of them.
Rescued's closing. See, this isn't as much fun as doing it in the Discord where everybody had the reaction. I can't see anybody's reactions now. No, we're not closing. That's a bad rumor to get started on over the internet. I shouldn't have said that.
Get some views in here. Just kidding.
Right? It's gonna be on there forever now.
We are not closing. We do have other announcements though.
We do. Which announcements am I gonna be talking about?
All of them.
I only know of one. Text it to me.
Well, you can talk about the one that you know,
Okay.
and then I'll fill in where needed.
Alex, we're not dicks. We love you. Oh man, if only I had a camera in all these people's houses to see their faces. All right, so one of the special announcements that we're going to be doing is, so May is Mother's Day, is kind of like Mother's Day month, and we celebrate it with Kelly almost pretty much every day for May. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be turning that around and saying kind of fuck Kelly this month, and we're going to be celebrating it with all of our customers. So every order you place, there'll be a special present put inside of there for you. And it could be something small from maybe just a koozie, a koozie from one of the different manufacturers that we carry, or from different vendors that we're friends with, to all the way up to maybe a tank, or maybe even a mod. Probably not a mech,
You never
though.
know.
But more than likely, it could
Probably
be
not a mech.
Probably a mod. So it's just our way of reaching back out to y'all and saying thank you, and we do love y'all, and thank you for the support.
Yes. From this mother to you.
And
Okay,
from this
so the
motherfucker
other-
to you.
So the other announcement is, I don't know if you can see that we have up here in the corner, over there, that way, I believe.
Oh, yeah,
the
that
immortal-
guy.
Yeah.
I
Do you
just
wanna
did
tell-
that.
Huh?
So, as you know, I'm a huge Immortal whore for all their mods. Oh, my voice cracked really bad there. Going through puberty all over again. But we're a huge Immortal fan, and the love goes both ways, from those guys to us and us to them. And so we are now a proud sponsored show from Immortal. So you never know what kind of new goodies we might be able to get to announce early, or all that fun stuff.
Yeah. So thank you, Immortal. We love you.
Yeah, thanks Matt, thanks Ariel. We love you guys.
And Immortal is more than just mods.
They are.
So
The mods, the RDAs, and Armageddon Manufacturing, their car shop. If you ever get a chance and you're in Florida to go visit them, dude,
they
they're
have some really cool.
It's beautiful. Their trucks that they do. Right now, they're working on a supercharged turbo F-150, or is it a Silverado?
I don't remember.
But yeah, they're sponsoring a race
I don't
car
know.
team down in Florida now too, and everything.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's cool.
Right. I
Yeah.
want to go so I can watch.
So yeah, there you have it.
Was there
That was
anything
all
else?
exciting. No, that was it.
Okay.
You got it all, honey. Good job.
Yay.
Now let's go back to talking about Ashley.
Yes.
Ashlyn. I'm sorry. I keep calling you Ashley because my little sister's name is Ashley, and it just that happens. So tell us about yourself.
Well, my name is Ashlyn. Everyone in like the community usually just calls me Rose. That stems from my former rap name. I used to do promotion and make rap music with a studio before. That's how I really got into marketing and promotion. And then one day I was vaping, and I went to the vape shop upstairs from the work I was at, and the owner of the vape shop, he already knew about my experience with promotion. And he said, hey, do you want to go to Ukraine tomorrow? And you'd have to quit your job and you'd start working at this vape shop. And I was like, what? Like, I was thrown off guard, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. So this wasn't for EMB. This is for a different company. And I did that. That was like my first big expo. And I just got my first like taste of, the industry. And I thought, wow, this is amazing. I want to continue to work in here. Well, something happened with that company where I didn't work there anymore. I experienced a time where I didn't really have a car, a phone. I was working at Burger King and pretty much had to start from the bottom again. And I walked into EMB Flavor. It was a vape shop, and I told them about my marketing and promotion, and I started working at the vape shop, just doing the social media for them. And then I started working on YouTube, Instagram, learning about all their flavors, doing some sales, and now here I am almost 3 years later, and it's been a really fun ride. I got to go to so many different expos with EMB Flavor, and it's been incredible. I get to meet so many great people, and we all share the same common interests. Not even just vaping, like so many different people, like we, bond over so many other things, animals,
Yeah.
like stories, makeup, you name it. So I love it.
Yes, Melissa, you are hearing a wheel. It is my mice. I'll show you my mice. All of them just kind of running for no reason.
I need to put some
They
WD-40 on that damn thing.
They just got to go real fast. No, because that would kill them. No, that would kill them. That's
Not while they're in there.
Well, they would chew on it, and that would be bad.
That's true.
You can't.
Now,
I love EMB.
Are you going to be going to Mohegan?
Going where?
Mohegan, the NVE.
I don't know yet. I'd have to bring that up with my manager and ask him. Not that I'm aware of yet. But where is it based in?
NVE is going to be the next convention. It's the World Hemp Expo / NVE for National Vape Expo, and they're going to be in Mohegan in Connecticut.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get with my manager.
If the date hasn't changed yet, it's still supposed to be between May 30th through 31st.
Okay.
Hopefully. Depending on the whole Corona thing.
Yeah, with everything that's been going on, we've kind of been putting expos on a little hold. We've been going the last 2 expos. We didn't really get a booth. We just visited. But, either way, whether you attend, go to business, you're still getting your name out there, and that's all that really matters. Do what you got to do.
Oh, we love going to expos. We always end up. I bring what I call my yearbook, and I make people sign it. And it's just a little sketch pad, little sketchbook, and people like put stickers and write notes, and it's just something that it's my way of like one day when we can't do expos anymore, either because we're too old or whatever. This way I can look back and go, remember when I used to be cool and I used to do these things? Like,
definitely, It's like a little memory scrapbook. I have a memory box where I keep all like little flyers from expos and plane tickets and even concert tickets, so I can go back and be like, I remember those times, the great times.
And my thing is like it's the only book in existence that I know of that has all these signatures from everyone, like Purge, Immortal, Prohibition, Deep Cuts. Like, if you can think of a company, they've written something in this book, and it's just kind of like a cool little thing,
That's cool.
It makes me happy.
The guava pastry and the Nico go really well together.
Ooh, vaping them at the same time.
I've been alternating between the coconut rum eggnog and my Vengeance, and it's actually like they mix really nicely together.
I'm already at like a quarter bottle of my Nico, and I just got it Monday. Oh. This sucks.
Well,
I'm gonna have to get another bottle of this.
We have just a little bit left.
We only have a few bottles.
Don't mind my messy office. It's a work in progress.
Yeah.
But there's floor space now.
If you haven't tried a bottle of the Nico, get you some. It's the bomb.
If you haven't tried the guava pastry, get you some.
Real.
You're not allowed to say that.
What?
That's Batman's thing. He says get you some. You can't say that.
You can say it. It's referring to us.
Yeah. I mean, this stuff is really, really good. Focus. You damn thing.
Your hand is too big for it.
You suck. I need to get a better camera.
So here's the other thing. Ashlyn, can you do this?
Really? Y'all suck.
Oh, yeah.
Nick cannot do that.
I know. Nick he goes like this.
His hands are too big.
If I do this, it's a heart.
There we go.
Or, I mean, yeah.
Jeremy says hello.
Hey, Jeremy, I just shouted you out.
Yes, she did. I heard her say it too. It was there.
Ooh, I do need a Batman 60.
It says Linda says you're too white to focus.
Is that for me?
No,
No.
Nick.
Oh, okay.
Turn
Well, we're
on
both
your other light.
ginger, so. It's a ginger thing.
Yeah. Nick
We
is
have
very
no
ginger.
soul, so there's no way we can focus on this. Because it's focused perfectly on the rescued hat.
I mean, that's okay.
But yeah, so
Contrast.
when we saw when we were talking with Batman, he showed us the special 60 mils you make him, the Batman 60s. Those are awesome.
Oh, yeah. Those are the liter bottles. Those are actually 1,000 milliliters. We sell this for $130 plus shipping. You have to be a returning customer on Shopee and Edo because you have to be age verified through our website in order for me to issue this invoice. But if you haven't purchased on our website already, you can use the code right now. If it's okay, I say it's ENV Spring 25 and get 25% off your first order. And then if you email me at marketing@envflavor.com, I can hook you up with one of those big bottles.
Ooh.
Everybody wants those.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get some of those made.
I don't know if our
And they're
guys would do
available in
that.
all flavors too, but you're gonna want them in the Batman 60s. I think it's so funny when everyone first messaged me about that. They're like, "I want a Batman 60 mil," and I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?" I was so confused. I was like, "Batman 60 mil." I was like, "We have those, but like, what are you talking about?" And then I was like, "Oh, the liters," because I put the 60 mil 60 mil labels on liters because at the time we didn't have like liter labels, and I was like, "That's why people are calling me out on the 60 mil label."
Well, I mean, it's one of those stories, you know. It's not something that just anyone comes up with. Alex wants a liter of Velez.
1 liter cola.
And John Papa says, "Thank you again."
Oh, you're welcome, John. Thank you so much for everything.
John is a wonderful guy. I love John. I love, honestly, everyone that I've come in contact with in the industry. I've just been so excited about meeting them. It's just, like I've said 100 times before, when I first heard about vaping, I hated everyone. I hated all of them.
Everybody
And,
was
like,
a douchebag or an asshole.
And now that I'm meeting people and actually getting to know people, I was wrong.
Yeah, definitely. And it's like, it sucks because I feel so close to all the people I meet in the industry, and I'm like, if only you guys were closer, we'd have one big party, and hang out, and but I'm always just on Zoom hanging out all the time anyways. But I just always hope like one day we could all just go to an expo together and meet up.
Oh yeah, like going to the expos is like going to a high school reunion, like, except for it's people I actually want to talk to.
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't want anything to do with the people in high school.
Me either. My 10-year reunion is this year, and
10
because
years?
of coronavirus, it's all going to be extended, and I'm like, whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, no.
I want to pay to go back to high school. I'm good on that for another 10 years at least.
I will have graduated 18 years ago.
Yeah, same here. Way to make us feel old, Ashlyn.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No.
The only reason I remember is because I had my son my senior year. So, like, that's how I'm like, that's how long it's been. I just have to go off of how old my kid was. Like,
yeah. So how old are all your kids?
We have a 21, 17, 16, 15,
13.
12. No, we don't have a 13. We have 2 12s and an 11.
Caitlin's
wow.
13.
So, like, did y'all get along pretty well?
Caitlin just
turned
yeah,
13.
Caitlin did 13. Yeah. Well, the girls get along pretty well. The boys are teenage boys, and they're very opposite ends of the spectrum. Kendall is very much, he's 21, but he works as a security guard, so he's very much rules. And then my 2 sons are very much the opposite. One has dreads, one has long hair. They both are like skateboarding, punk rock, I don't have to listen to you type of boys. So if you see boys out there that look like me, tell them mom said to go home. Just yell. Mom said to go.
Your house is quiet. Like when I was 11, 12, I was so loud and fighting with my cousins and getting into trouble. I'm still loud.
We work things out so that way, on nights for shows, it's generally pretty quiet.
That's cool.
Melissa just celebrated her 9-month anniversary off the Stinkies.
Good job. Yay.
Congratulations.
That's so awesome.
That is amazing.
So how long did you smoke before you started vaping?
Well, to be honest, I was a social smoker. So I was more of a drinker and every time I was drinking with my friends back in the day, they were all smoking cigarettes. And you know, I was constantly picking up a cigarette off of them, and one turned to two turned to three in a night, and it turned to me buying my own packs of cigarettes. And I wouldn't really smoke throughout the day, but I'd smoke when I'd go out with my friends, socially. And whether it's social, whether it's every single day, you should not be smoking. And I've seen my family go through heart disease, heart attacks. Like my family has, you know, a lot of health problems, and I did not want to, you know, risk that, seeing what my family has gone through. So when I picked up the vape, I realized that I don't need to socially smoke with any of these people anymore, and I just can pick up my vape. And my first flavor was called Volcano, and it was a strawberry pineapple, and I don't even know who makes it. I just found it at some liquor store in my ego twist, and I've been vaping ever since.
My first was Anarchist Red strawberry candy.
Yeah.
That was ew. Alex smoked cloves. Ew.
Yeah, I smoked those pink camels because they were in the pink case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I smoked the pink camels too because they were in the pink box, and I thought that was cute because they were like black with like pink trim. And then I moved to the Marlboro NXTs and the Camel Crushes because I realized I could sell the cigarettes at work for 50 cents a cigarette. And, you know, people would say, oh, well, what kind do you have? And it's, well, I have both. I have regular, full flavored, or I have menthol. Which one do you want? Because you just pop it and you got menthol. And I thought that was the coolest thing ever. But now with vaping, it's nice because I can carry a variety. Like if I have my Caliburn with me, I can carry a variety of flavors in a small little box. And I've got like 5 or 6, you know, different flavors. And, you know, it's like, hey, I want a hit of something. And I can choose that. I can be like, oh, what do I want? Fruit? Do I want pastry? Do I want, you know, I have options.
Exactly.
And I think we just started getting rain because it sounds like there's a flood happening outside.
Oh no. Yeah, it's pretty warm today out here in California. We've been experiencing really high temperatures.
Nick's like, oh, it's raining.
Not just
Yeah,
outside.
Jeremy, go ahead and put the link in here. We are all about love. I don't know if it'll show it because YouTube is iffy about links.
Alan
but-
Hannah says, "What the fuck, Ash?"
Oh my gosh, that's my dad.
Well,
Busted.
No, I did not smoke cigarettes. Not once. I did not smoke one.
I mean, I never asked you what age you were, so there's that. There's that.
He knows. All my friends smoke cigarettes, but never, yeah. Good thing I don't smoke cigarettes now, right, Dad?
Alex, we're working on your wife. She will get there eventually.
Yeah,
No.
my dad's in there.
No.
Yeah, I know.
My bad, Ashley. Didn't mean to get you in trouble.
Just put me on blast, guys. Just kidding.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't
Well, I
do
asked
that.
if there was anything we shouldn't talk about.
Oh well. Don't
So-
hate me because I'm vaping.
He said he
He says-
forgives you.
Okay, well that's good. That's good.
Thank God.
I mean, it's kind of hard to be mad at people for doing stuff that they did years ago. So
Hey, you know what? Y'all ever passed.
Yeah.
yeah. So you were telling me before about your rescue kitty.
Oh yes, that's Puma.
Yes, she has a cute rescue kitty. Is Puma available? Can we see her?
Oh yeah. Let me grab her.
Yeah, let you grab her.
Oh, my boyfriend's getting her.
Yeah.
Like I said, she's fond of my boyfriend more than she's fond of me. So we'll see how long this lasts. Puma, say hi to the camera. This is Puma. She
Aw.
hopped on my desk, and I decided to take her home on April Fool's Day and surprise my boyfriend.
Aw.
She doesn't look like she hates you.
That's that story.
Yeah, he didn't realize it was April Fool's Day, and he was just like, "Cool, we got a cat."
How did you come up with the name Puma?
Lion King?
Well, my boss actually named her Panther, and I was like, well, Panther, that's a boy, you know. So I figured Kuma is more fitting.
Oh,
And she's black,
cranky.
like a Black Panther, so
And she's done with you now.
yeah. She's
That's
done with
the thing I love about cats is they're just kind of like, they're there for when they want to be there, and they're a lot like me if I were a cat. You know, like they're just kind of like, I want your attention, but exactly 3 seconds, and then you need to leave me alone. Like,
Oh, she acts like a dog, too.
She acts like a dog, but I've learned from my mom, like when I used to hold cats, you know, against their will a lot, and that's why most of my cats growing up didn't want to hang out with me. So the cats always wanted to hang out with my mom, and so I figured if I just do what she says now, I just let them go, and I just don't harass her, she'll eventually want to hop on my lap. So we'll see.
yeah. I am not the crazy cat lady, so if you need information about cats, let me know, and I can reach out to my little sister, Ashley, who is the cat lady, and she'll give you all of that information, because she is the cat lady. And I know
I watched, what's that cat? The guy on Animal Planet?
Oh,
Jackson.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that show called?
Oh, My Cat from Hell.
Yeah, My Cat from Hell, and I was watching that and trying to get the tips, but yeah, cats are so unpredictable.
Oh yeah, they are. Like, and that's honestly one of the reasons why I like dogs just a little bit more, because my dogs, I can read their body language more than I can read a cat's body language. You know, because a cat, like, I'm sure there are signals, but for me, it's staring at me. What do you want? Like with a dog, they'll at least give me a hint. You know, like they'll give me something that I can work with. And cats, they don't really do that.
She's really weird though. Watch, like I don't know if she'll do it right now. Snap at her.
Meow.
She usually snaps on command. I mean, meows on command when we snap at her. That's on command. So yeah.
Now, black cats, I don't know if you know this, but black cats are the hardest to adopt out of shelters because people are superstitious. So if you go to a shelter and you're interested in a cat, try to get a black cat first, because they're obviously going to be the ones that are there a little bit longer.
And Melissa
Really? I
just,
did not know that.
Melissa just
Yeah.
adopted a cat February 3rd that looks just like yours, Ashlyn.
Oh, what'd she name her?
What
Or
did you?
him.
Oh yes, what did you name your cats? I love animals. I know I'm a weird person, but if we could have a convention where we all just get our pets and like go meet up together and we have like a giant play date, that would be great.
That would be so much fun.
That would kill me with all the cats.
Nick is very allergic to cats.
You can bring your snake so I can bring my rats though.
I mean, my snakes might eat your rats though, but I'll bring my rats
No.
and they can play.
There we go.
Because my rats are big giant honking rats. Marilla.
Marilla.
Yes. Marilla. That's a pretty name. Okay, kept her name.
Oh, Marilla.
So I'm assuming she adopted her from a shelter, which is even more awesome.
That is awesome.
So Nick, ask some more questions.
My brain has shut down. I'm trying to get it started back up to think of a question. We talked about this like an hour ago, all the questions we had for her.
Yeah, we did.
Oh my god.
What about the chat? Do you guys have any questions for Ashlyn? It can be anything, because it doesn't just have to be vaping, because she is more than a vapor.
Yes.
She is a human being. So you said you did rap music.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
That's interesting. We don't hear that a lot from people.
So I wanted to be a trap star, a trap rap star. I listened to a lot of rap music ever since I grew up, and you know I really wanted to put myself out there. That's really funny because about 5 years ago I did a radio show where I was interviewed, and it came up on my Facebook memories. And then today I'm doing the interview for this, so I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. But yeah, it was so long ago. If you guys want to listen to any of my music, just for the fun of it, you can look up Rose Gold, either the song Faded or Dollar Signs, Love Me or Hate Me. They're all on SoundCloud.
Okay, we're gonna have to do that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're definitely gonna have to do
I'm
this
just getting into the rap world. I'm mostly a heavy metal screamo kind of girl, obviously, because all the black just screams, you know, I'm
Yeah.
probably that person. But like I've recently started getting into Tom McDonald. I don't know why, but I like him.
Yeah, I like his
I
music too.
don't think I've heard of him before.
He's one of those rappers where like if Eminem were angrier and yeah, he's like a very, very angry. But don't tell him I said that because I don't want him to yell at me. He seems like the type of guy that would yell at me for that.
And all
But
of his... Go ahead.
he's funny. Like a lot of his songs, like they all have a story, they all have like a thing behind it, you know, and they're funny and they're comical. And he really, honestly, he's one of those guys where like if you say something, like if you were to compare him to Eminem, he would tell you either how he's the same or how he's not. Like, yeah.
And the nice thing is you can actually hear and understand what he's saying.
Yes. Yes. Lethal Coils is in the chat. Make sure when you go to our website, you hit up, you get some extra coils because, you know, you always need coils for your mechs and your RDAs and your RTAs, and Lethal's got them. So when you go to our website, check them out because they are on the website.
Now, when you were growing up, did you kind of want to go towards the trap rap?
When I grew up, I wanted to be an actor or an actress. So I've always wanted to do performing arts in some shape or way. But it wasn't until I started making my own rap music that I thought, oh wow, I actually am pretty good at this. Might as well try and give it a go. But growing up, yeah, I did a lot of acting. I did like a couple of like Disney commercials and a Skin Revolution commercial and just a few like ads like that.
Batman.
But it was cool while it lasted. But to be honest, I'm more of a businesswoman. I like, you know, I like networking, I like promotion, you know, marketing. So at the end of the day, it's all business. So you just gotta find your way and.
So we have a couple questions in the chat.
Batman's here.
This show is about Ashlyn.
I was just saying Batman was here. I was just letting her know.
What's your favorite thing about working for an e-liquid company? And was E&B relieved when the PMTA got pushed back?
Oh, definitely. It's been a stressful year for almost probably everybody in the vape industry. So my favorite thing about working for E&B Flavor is obviously helping people get off cigarettes, introducing them to their flavors that eventually they'll get hooked on and they'll never want to pick up a cigarette again. And when they come back to me and they say, wow, Ashlyn, like I haven't had a cigarette in say 3 to 6 months or even year or whatever time frame it may be, that's the most rewarding feeling to me. And like that's what keeps me going. I mean, it's so great that I get to vape e-liquid and, you know, I get to promote and all that, but it's helping you guys. That really is the best thing for me.
Yeah, I mean, when we used to have a vape shop before we had the rescued line, and we'd run into so many customers over at Walmart or just around town because it was a small town, and you'd see them and they'd kind of duck around the corner, and you're like, go around the corner like, hey, I saw you, and they're like, well, we're sorry, we're ignoring you. We didn't want you to get mad at us and yell at us for not coming in and buying liquid. It's like, everything okay? They're like, we were able to quit everything. It's like, that's awesome. That's kind of the goal. Yeah. I mean, in all reality, the vaping industry has the crappiest business motto ever, if you think about it, because our goal is to literally lose the customers whenever they're ready for it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, we want you to eventually be done with nicotine. And if you choose never to be done with nicotine, that's okay. But we want you to have that safer alternative, and we want you to eventually feel comfortable enough where you don't need it. So, yeah. And then another question is, what's your favorite line?
Sabor and Kanto, of course. I mean, that's the only line I can't choose a favorite flavor in. I mean, Gorilla Custard, obviously, hands down, banana. Candy Holic, obviously, hands down, watermelon. Like, liquid, I love the Nutso Honey, but when it comes to Sabor and Kanto, I cannot pick a flavor for the life of me. One day I'm vaping Nancy's Glencocho, and then I'm like, okay, I need to hit pumpkin. And, you know, I go back and forth. So I have to say that line, if you haven't tried it, like, doesn't even matter what flavor, like, you're going to be happy with it.
I don't know how to say it, but I will tell you that it is good.
Yes.
Batman does not know what a snickerdoodle is. Do you know what a snickerdoodle is?
Ooh, snickerdoodle. I think it's a cinnamon sugar cookie.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. They
Hey.
originated in Germany.
I did
And
not know that.
and Batman gave you the correct answer earlier for what's your favorite thing. It's
Yes.
what word is it? Her favorite thing is she gets to personally work with a Batman. Damn it.
That too. Well, obviously I get to work with Batman, which is like an honor in its own. But yeah, definitely, he's the best.
He's honestly.
I didn't know he was in the chat. Hi, Batman.
He goes, I'm watching Ashlyn. What's up, Mike? How's it going, bud?
So we picked Nico to be the snickerdoodle custard because a Schnauzer is a breed that originates in Germany, and a snickerdoodle originates in Germany, and it's just the snickerdoodle Schnauzer. Like it all fits. So
Yeah,
that's why she got that.
I'm definitely gonna be beeping this for a while.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. And don't forget to scan the QR code on the side to learn more about Miss Nico.
Where's the? Oh, all right.
Yeah, so the entire pack leader line, all their labels have the little QR code on the side, so Mika and Nico right now. And if you scan it with your phone, it'll bring up the website and tell you about the puppy. Because a while ago, the FDA was bitching and moaning, and different people in the industry were bitching and moaning because we had dogs on the bottle. And they're like, we are advertising towards kids. And it's like, no. And then they turned around and said, okay, well, now you can have dogs. And then, no, you can't have dogs. And so we were like, we're not dealing with that headache anymore. So we just went with generic label and the QR code so you can scan it and learn about the pup. Now, the rescue line, FDA can kiss my ass. They'll always have a dog on the bottle.
At the point.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. They'll say, no, you can't have that on the label. And then, yes, you can have it on the label. And they can't make up their mind either way. So just, I like this label, though. I think it's very clean. It's very nice. I like this label.
So when we were designing it, the rescued label, I have my Vulcan. So it's very black and red, hardcore, like heavy metal type of label. And I said, I want the pack leader line to be like the classy cheerleader sister. Like, almost the opposite of what the rescued flavors are. Because the rescued ones are the ones that they've probably been to jail and they've probably seen some shit. And the pack leader flavors, they're generally the ones that are, their life is awesome now. So, it's like, okay, we need to do something to give them a little bit more class. So they're the classy, elegant sister to rescue.
So now that the PMTA has been extended, are you guys going to come out with some more flavors, or are you guys just going to keep these ones?
We have 7 that we're going to be working on.
Yes.
One of the ones that everybody knows about right now is Ollie, or his full name, Prince Oliver Thunk Damaco.
Yes.
And it'll be one of the pack leader lines. It's Joey from Prohibition's dog. And
let me see if I can pull him up.
It is a blueberry custard. So we have that. And then there's a whole bunch of other ones that we can't talk about on YouTube yet. Those are special things that Patreon gets to know about early.
That's Mr. Prince Oliver Thunk Damaco.
Oh, what a baby.
He is a Frenchie, and his favorite snack is blueberries. So why not blueberry custard?
Sounds so good. I love blueberries.
And we got the blueberry custard right here. I've baked the crap out of it so far.
Yeah.
I love custard flavors. That's my favorite profile. That and cookies, just any desserts.
So we need to send you the vengeance if you like desserts.
I was on the border of getting that one, but I got my boyfriend the strawberry kiwi Vulcan because he wanted that one, and I'm like, I tried the Vulcan and I like it, but I want the I should have got the other one. I'm gonna get it.
Vengeance?
Well, what did he think of the Vulcan?
Dana, come here. He's coming. Tell him what you think.
It's a good juice.
Get down.
He doesn't have to be on
Yeah.
camera.
I'm gonna break this table. I'll tell you that right now. No, it's a good juice. It's odd out of the tank that I was running to this kind of old mod, anyways. So, I set it up on a, just to drip it, and
The profile.
the profile's way better when you drip it.
When you bring it,
rather
brings out the
than-
flavor.
I mean, obviously, like, I don't have the newest technology either, so, or maybe I didn't prime the tank, or the coil correctly. I'm not sure, but no, I mean, it tastes way better when you drip it. It's really good. I like it because I'm a huge like candy flavors, strawberry, kiwi kind of person. Like, I love my strawberries, So, I'm definitely gonna vape this whole bottle like it really soon. Trust me.
Now, did you get to try the Nico? Did she let you try the Nico?
Oh yeah, no, I tried that too, and honestly, I love everything that I've tried so far. It was the two of them, right?
Yeah, it was the snickerdoodle custard and the strawberry bean.
Yeah, no, it's, oh my god. I like both of them pretty much the same.
Yeah, he doesn't really do dessert flavors often.
I don't,
But I got him on the Saboros Del Encanto line, and I got him on the snickerdoodle custard. So that should tell you guys something.
Nice. See, I've never been a big dessert person either. I've always been fruities and lemonades, and I haven't been able to put down Nico.
Yeah, me either.
So we have 20 minutes until it's time for failure to launch,
Yes.
and we got to show them some love over there. So, do you have any sales or coupon codes that you want to put out there for the world?
Yes, right now it's running until May 3rd. We have our 25% off sale. You can use code E as in Eric, N as in Nancy, B as in boy, spring 25. So ENB spring 25 at checkout, and you can get 25% off. And that includes our new Gorilla Fruit bars as well. So definitely give one of those a try. Get one for somebody you know that smokes, and try and get them on vaping.
Yeah.
Nice.
And is that just the shop ENB?
Yes.
Is it
Shop ENB.
is it E and B or ENB for the discount?
EN.
Okay.
I put it in the chat, so
I just wanted to make sure you're correct.
take a picture of it.
Spring 25.
Yes.
And tomorrow is our last day for stay at home to get
Yes.
your discount with that, guys.
That is 15% off all rescued and pack leader liquids. So you can get your bottle of Nico, your bottle of Vengeance, it's 15% off.
Yes. And then check out the Discord. We have a Discord server now, rescued.
Rescue Discord. And then we are still going to keep going with the Trash Panda discount. So if you're a salt user, please get on it. Enter code Trash Panda at checkout, and you get 40% off your salts. So you'll be paying what shops pay, basically. So that's a really good deal. And then I will have another episode of Bitch Burrito on Tuesday, and I believe Ashlyn's going to be on. We're hoping. I know Hope hasn't been feeling well. We're hoping Hope will still be there with us. Either way, Ashlyn will be there. So that's going to be a fun time. And Nick's supposed to be doing some reviews of some products here soon.
Yes, and I will, because I almost have a desk to do the reviews on. But yeah, if you get into the Discord server, we're in Zoom almost every single night, and we're there usually around between 9 and 10. So we start somewhere around there, and we go till usually about midnight 1.
Yep.
And so we're on every single night, and feel free, pop in, have fun, relax, bullshit with us.
Yeah. And yes, you do need to check out this Bitch Burrito thing, because it's just a bunch of women and we talk about everything, literally everything. So just having fun. Make sure you email us with pictures and things like that. We haven't gotten anyone to email us yet at yourstory@rescueelupid.com, because we want to know about your stories. So whether it's how you got your pets, how you quit smoking, your favorite candy. We don't care. We want to know your stories. So send them in and we will, if you're okay with it, let us know and we'll read them on air and all that fun stuff. So.
And next month is mental health awareness. So make sure you're there for your friends.
Yes. And this month is autism awareness. We're ending on a good note because autism is a superpower. So there you have it.
It is.
It is.
All right, so y'all have 15 minutes. We're going to end the show, but y'all have 15 minutes to go to the bathroom, get some food, get your favorite beverage, and go sit down and watch Failure to Launch.
And the padded room crew. That's what they call themselves. I'm not being mean.
I know. That just
Okay.
makes me laugh when I hear that.
Yeah. Alex said 22 vets a day.
That's just a crazy number.
That's insane. But we'll get into that next month.
Yes, we will.
All right.
So, from all of us here at... Oh, hold on. Ashlyn, do you know what our slogan is?
No, what's the slogan?
We love you and we like you.
We love you and we like you.
Yep. So, from all of us here at Rescued, guys, have a great night. Be safe. Be kind to one another. And make sure you vape your head off. So, have a great night, guys. Later.
Later.
Where's the button?
Did you lose it?
I did. Now, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.